Thank you. No, please hold your applause. Hold your applause. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Game On. This is your sports morning espresso shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. No idea where my co-host Cricket is at. He's probably sleeping in. Alarm probably didn't go off. It happens. It's all right. Princess just needs a couple more minutes of sleep, I guess. It's okay. We're here. I'm here at least to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. You guys are stuck with me this morning. Here's what we got on the menu. We got a couple good articles over on betterday.com. One about how to bet tanking NBA teams for the second half of the season. I skimmed it yesterday. It was very interesting, and I thought for this show it'd be something good for us to cover. And then we're just gonna go through some sports news. So we got the NFL teams are making unofficial moves. They can't make them till March 1st, but some moves everyone already knows about. So we'll talk about some of those moves that are happening. Looks like the Miami Dolphins are just cleaning house. We got highlight to cover today. Week 2 of the highlight season. And whatever else ends up popping up and coming across the old Twitter feed. But first, let's say hello. Piss Ants here. Good morning. King Sandwich here. Good morning. Tommy's here. Good morning. Need a co-host, you say. $500 on deal. Ooh, you drive a hard bargain, my friend. I actually do like, and don't get me wrong, I love it when Crick's here because it's way easier to do the show. And I like talking to Crick. But there's something about going solo every now and then that's kind of fun, Just it's when streaming, it's different. It's just different when you go solo. It's a different challenge. I don't know. Especially when no one's watching, then you're just talking to yourself. What do you do? I don't know. What up, Jam? We're doing, Jam. Good morning. How are you guys doing? What's up, Mask? What is that? Masked long term. Very interesting name. Good morning. Anyways, we'll see what happens, Cricket. Haven't got a text back from him. We'll see if he ends up coming in or not. If not, you're stuck with me. Good morning, Coco. That's crazy person talk. I know, right? But this is like my therapy, my quiet time. Everyone's asleep. It's 4:24 in the morning. All my kids are finally asleep. This is when I get my chance to just me time, hanging out with you guys. What's up, hopefully sleep persistent? What's on the agenda? Agenda is we got a betting article that I want to talk about. We've got NFL news. Tyreek Hill's cut. We'll get into that. We got some other. The Dolphins were cleaning house. We got a highlight to talk about and a couple other things on the agenda today. But let's start here because I miss him. And I love a good Tom Brady quote. Tom Brady said former Patriots head coach Bill Belichick was extremely right about his comment, or about this comment. Stats are for losers. And winning the game is all that matters. That's why he's the best. Somehow Coach ain't a first ballot Hall of Famer. It's a shame. I wish Grass Guy was here. Yeah, I was talking about this. I was thinking about this yesterday. Wish Grass Guy was here. He'd be so pissed. Grass Guy, you guys in the chat know this. Grass Guy all season long was bitching and complaining every time I kept talking about the NFL. During NFL season, mind you. And now that we're out of NFL season, I'm talking about other sports, and he hasn't been showing up. Riddle me that, Batman. What are those Dolphins up to? Well, a lot of this stuff was going to happen already. Whether whether he whether Tyreek got hurt or not. Let me pull it up. We'll just get right into that first. So Tyreek Hill has been released by the Dolphins. Now, this comes as no surprise. I mean, what he's 31. He's about to be 32 here in a couple weeks. But he had that injury at the end of the season. But now, which you rarely see with some of these wide receivers, these top tier wide receivers, even as they age and get a little older, you rarely see them become unrestricted free agents. He can go sign with whoever he wants. Now, the Dolphins were going to do this regardless of whatever happened with Tyree or Tyreek. He had zero guaranteed money left on his contract. So when that happens, NFL teams have two options. You want to keep the guy, then you got to extend him. Otherwise, you're taking like a $35 million cap hit, which no one wants to do for a wide receiver. So you either extend them so you can spread that money around and give them some more guaranteed money up front so you can spread that money around to help the cap. Or you cut him, which is what they did. They cut him, and they're saving about $22 million against the cap. They also cut Bradley Chubb. That also saved, I think, $18 million against the cap. So the Dolphins are just making moves, clearing house, got a new coach in there. They're kind of doing a little bit of a rebuild, trying to get their money right as we head into NFL free agency here next month, and then the draft, of course. Is Hill the next Ocho Cinco? I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be up to Tyreek what he wants to do. Now, did he ever? Let me see. Has Tyreek Hill? Okay, so he did. Okay, he was with the Chiefs when they won the Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay, so he won when they beat the Niners the first time, and then he lost to the Buccaneers. Okay, so he's already got a ring. So a lot of times when these kind of top tier NFL guys become unrestricted free agents, everyone just assume, where's he going to go? He's going to go to a contender. Which contender does he want to go to? Who could use him? The Bills could use a wide receiver, of course, couldn't they? But then they're going to be in competition with the Chiefs. The Chiefs want him back, of course. The Chiefs just brought in Eric Bieniemy back as OC. They're going to get the band back together. Maybe he'll go down to the LA and go with the Chargers, him and Justin Herbert. That'd be cool. Or up in San Francisco. Could you imagine Kyle Shanahan using Tyreek Hill? There's a lot. You'll hear all of this, okay? But it's going to matter to Tyreek what he wants to do. He already has a ring. Does he want to go try to get another one? Does he want to even be on a contender? Does he care? He's about to be 32. Or does he want to go get one more payday? Because there will be a team out there, like the New York Jets, that have some cap space that will just overpay for, over the hill. I'm not going to say washed up, but a little bit over the hill outside of his prime wide receiver. Why? I don't know. It's just what the Jets do. Or the Browns or something, some bad team will go out and get him. And he'll do it because he's going to get paid handsomely for it. Whereas he goes on one of these contenders, they can't pay him that much money. So it's going to be up to Tyreek what he wants to do. Does he want money? Or does he want to go win? Probably wants money, honestly. One last big payday. It won't be as big as he got last time, but I mean, he could. I bet you there's a market for him where he could get a good chunk of change from one of these teams. So we'll see, but everyone just assumes that these players want to go out and go win something, try to go on, be on a team that contends. A lot of these guys don't even love the game. They just want to get paid. Or it's always, where do all these wide receivers end up going? All these over the hill wide receivers, where do they end up landing every single time? And it's a head scratcher and it makes no sense. Somehow, some way, they always end up on the Baltimore Ravens. I don't get it. I don't get it. Is Hopkins still with the Ravens? I can't remember. I know he was last year, but We'll see. There he is. It's just talking about Grass Guy. There he is. Yeah, we were just talking about you, Grass Guy. I was saying how much you were bitching and complaining all NFL season that I kept talking about the NFL all the time. And then now, this last week or so, I haven't been talking about the NFL because it's not NFL season. And you've been gone. We miss you. Hope you're doing well. Good morning, Super James. Jamie's in the house. How we doing? Buffalo needs him, but some rearranging would need to be done. Yes. Yes. And that's funny. Delusional Patriots fan. It's fine. The Jets can fix him, of course. Or they end up in Tennessee. Yeah. Or they end up in Tennessee. Yeah, I know, Grass Guy. I know you got a lot going on. I got a lot on your plate right now. Hope all is well. Hope the planned move is going well. Moving sucks. It's terrible. Yeah, so we'll see. It's going to be up to Tyreek what he wants to do. I wouldn't be surprised if he just takes the bag and goes to some shitty team. We'll see. The Chargers one is interesting because they were talking about him linking back up with Mike McDaniel. And I'm like, I don't know if they had the best relationship. I don't know. But it would be tempting to go play with Justin Herbert, guy that can actually throw you the ball. People are talking about my Patriots going after him. I don't know. I mean, yes, we could use the help, but Drake May, outside of the postseason, throws the best deep ball in the NFL. So that would be interesting to see, but we'll see. Yes, it is stressful as hell. That is true. It sucks. That sucks. But yeah, Tyreek, he is a free agent. We are about a month away from free agency. I think a month from yesterday. I think it starts on the 16th, right? Let me see. When is NFL free agency? I think that. Oh no, I was wrong. The NFL free agency unofficially opens at noon Eastern, March 9th. And then the official day is March 10th or March 11th. They have those couple of days where agents can start talking and they can come to terms, but it doesn't become official till March 4 p.m. Eastern on March 11th. So we're less than a month away. That's exciting. But yeah, they ended up getting rid of Dolphins ended up getting rid of Bradley Chubb. Some other news in the NFL. Since we're on the topic, Seahawks unlikely to use the tag on Walker, so they're going to have to come to a deal with him. I don't think they're. I wouldn't be surprised if they let him walk. No pun intended. No pun intended. No, thank you. I don't need Tyreek. Oh, I don't think Tyreek is going to be ready. Yeah, that too. We'll see how fast he can bounce back. Because what? Didn't he end up tearing his ACL, right? Vows the cheetah will be back. That's interesting. Seahawks ended up hiring 49ers tight ends coach, I think it is, as their OC. It's an interesting move. This was funny. Derek Carr says, I'd unretire, but only for a chance to win a Super Bowl. Here's the problem with that, Derek. No team that is a Super Bowl contender needs you. unless you're planning on being a backup. But no Super Bowl contender needs you. Why? Because the reason why they're a Super Bowl contender is they've got a quarterback already. Kind of the wrong position to be demanding that. Super James at it again. It says dislocated knee, a torn ACL, and other ligament damage. Yeah, he'll be fine. You get some of that CBD cream, that special CBD cream, rub it on there real good. real thick. And he'll be back better than ever. It is amazing how fast these guys recover from that kind of stuff. I wanted to bring up this article, have us talk about it. So over on betterday.com, you can check this one out. I believe this is a free article. They are not a sponsor of the show. I like to bring you guys good resources and good sites, and I listen to they got a podcast that they release every morning. It's good content, and I like to bring it to you guys. But this is betterday.com. By the way, I want to give them props since we're going to talk about one of their things. They got a lot of cool things over here. You can check in on like live odds and scores. They have like a score center here. You can go check out the games today. They have the live different books and what their current line is and pricing and whatnot. They got newsletters that they put out every day that pretty much recaps what they talked about on the podcast that morning. They got picks too if you want to subscribe to that, all that fun stuff. This is really cool too. They've got a calculator, so they got parlay calculator to make it easy for you. They got a hedge calculator if you need to figure out what you want to bet to hedge to guarantee a profit, an expected value, and a break-even calculator. Just fun resources. Those are all free. And then if you want their picks and stuff like that, you can pay a subscription to it. But one thing that they put out here I thought was interesting: how to bet tanking NBA teams. These teams are tanking earlier and earlier, it feels like every year. And we're coming out of the All-Star break, heading into the second half of the season, which isn't really a second half. It's like a third of the season left. But this is where teams start turning it on, and tanking teams start tanking. It is Fat Tuesday today. Oh, you're right. That's what I was trying to explain to her in the other window. Great show yesterday, Jamie. That was good shit. Oh, I got to go back and listen to that. I forgot because you guys Cricket did the show later in the day. So yeah, I'm gonna go back and listen to that. It was fun having Jamie on the other day, talking a little soccer, getting ready. Oh, I was getting excited for the World Cup this summer now. But how to bet tanking teams? Miss Leslie's here. Good morning. Good morning, Miss Leslie. NBA teams. Okay. How to bet tanking teams right as the league tries to stop it, which they can't stop. Let us boldly. So this is because we all know these NBA teams are tanking, and it's really difficult to bet some of these games. Like, how do you go and handicap the NBA when you got good teams and you got these terrible teams? And then you got a few teams in the middle that kind of don't know what they're doing. Maybe they don't have their own draft pick, but they suck, So it's like they have no incentive to tank, but they're not that good, right? Because let us boldly enter the scariest time of the year for NBA bettors, but also maybe the most profitable, the post All-Star break. We have a diverse tapestry of the type of NBA basketball we are prone to witness during this period. It's a warm-up lap for the best teams in the league who are now worried about health as much as or more than the playoff positioning. Okay, let's see. Known worldwide as tanking season, we now have indications that the manipulation of the gameplay that has defined the period in the past is perhaps now an extreme or more extreme than ever. Blah, blah, blah. In other words, incentives have become so transparent that the league office is now openly discussing structural reform, but no reform is imminent. Today, just as last week before these fines, teams are thinking ever more about this very exciting upcoming NBA draft class, which front offices already view as unusually strong at the top and deeper than average through the lottery and into the mid-first round. For bottom-tier teams, that makes losing strategically valuable even without landing the number one pick. If we separate this is where it gets interesting. If we separate the teams into two basis groups, we can see a clear break in late season style of play. Kraska says, isn't it a little too early to tank? Nope. I mean, you could argue teams were already tanking before the All-Star break, which is crazy. But it's true. B-Max here. Good morning, B-Mac. Oh, great. More load management for the worst sport out there. Yeah, unfortunately, buddy. Good morning, C-Right. How we doing? So he goes back to the 23-24 season, the last two seasons. Here's what the data shows post All-Star break. A bad team versus non-bad team. 59% of the games go over. It's 135 and 95. A bad team versus a bad team. Now you would think bad team versus bad team. Hey, that's probably likely to go over. Wrong. Only 42% of the time does the game go over. Last two seasons. And then a non-bad team versus a non-bad team. So two good teams. I don't know why it's two good teams. 52% of the time it goes over. So really what you want to look at is a bad team versus a non-bad team. Hey, good morning.
Man, my bad. God, I suck. Ugh, I hate waking up late, dude. I once again woke up every bit of 10 minutes ago, but here we are. So, good morning. Good morning, everyone.
We're glad to have you here, Princess.
Oh, man, my bad. I hate being late, dude.
It's okay. I didn't even realize I wasn't even sharing the article. What's new?
Man, just chilling, just trying to get rolling along here. I guess I need to check my account, see if I want any bets or anything like that. But yeah, just chugging along, man. I'm actually pretty bright-eyed and bushy-tailed this morning, all things considered. How you doing, man?
Not too bad. You haven't missed much. We talked about Tyreek and some other NFL news.
He got a cut, didn't he?
Yeah, it was going to happen, though, whether he got injured or not. I mean, it was just one of those.
Yeah.
He had no guaranteed money left on the contract. And at that point, you either extend him so you can lessen that cap hit or you cut him. And the Dolphins seem to be in clear rebuild mode as they cut Bradley Chubb as well and a couple other guys.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, they are in complete rebuild mode then, yeah. I mean, he probably
like 40-something million by cutting all the guys that cut.
Oh, yeah, that's good then. Yeah, I mean, he'll get a shot somewhere. Somebody's going to take a chance on him, but he ain't going to be like he was before, man. That was a pretty gruesome leg injury he had. I don't think he comes back I don't think he comes back as fast. He's still going to be fast, but I don't know if he's going to be Tyreek anymore.
Yeah, but he's still going to be a good – I mean, he's going to be 32 here in a couple of weeks. So, I mean, he's outside his prime, but he's not over the hill yet.
Yeah, great little complimentary piece.
It's going to be up to him, though, what he wants to do is what I was saying. A lot of we just assume these guys are like – because it's rare that a player like him ends up becoming a unrestricted free agent unless it's like at the very, very end of his career.
Mm-hmm.
And we all assume that they want to go to a contender. And that's not always the case. It's going to be up to Tyreek what he wants to do. Does Tyreek want to go get a bag or go have a shot at another ring? I mean, he already has a ring. He's played in 2 Super Bowls, right?
Right.
So it's like we just assume, oh, he's going to go to the Bills because Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to go back and reunite with Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So maybe he'll go out to L.A., Justin Herbert, and they got Mike McDaniels out there as OC. You know, all these things. And I'm like, he might end up on the Jets because they're going to overpay for him. You know what I mean?
I started to say, man, I don't know. Tyreek has been kind of a cancer in the locker room before. I don't know that I want to add him to one of those good teams that's already kind of moving the right direction and put that guy in there to screw it up.
I don't know his money situation. He's made a lot of money over his career, but I know he's got a lot of baby mamas and he's had legal trouble. So I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't blame Tyreek to go grab a bag. You know what I mean?
He probably needs that bag.
Yeah.
I got to feel that guy spends a bunch of money at the strip club and stuff too.
He probably likes to dabble in the clubs.
I bet he throws 5s, not even 1s.
Oh man, no, I mean I wouldn't be. I mean, there's a huge difference if you can get one last like payday, someone that would pay him 15 to 20 million a year versus someone that would pay him 5. You know?
Yeah, big difference there for sure.
And there's teams out there that do it. You know, Jets, Titans, Browns.
That's why they suck.
Mm-hmm. Or I said this, Kirk. Why does it always feel like every over the hill, I won't say washed up, but every over the hill wide receiver ends up in one spot? Do you know where that spot is?
Then I know I want to know when you tell me. Where?
Why does it always feel like they end up on the Ravens? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can totally see him becoming a Raven. Yeah, 100%.
It's like, what? Oh, okay.
Yep, 100%. I can see him being a Raven.
Yeah. So we'll see what it ends up what he wants to do, but we got NFL free agency in about 3.5 weeks, so that's gonna be interesting. Fun time of the year.
Mm-hmm. I know you love that stuff.
Oh yes, yes. We were talking about Grass Guy. He's in the chat, but he wasn't here yet this morning. And I'm like, how come all NFL season, when it's NFL time, he would get mad that I'd talk too much about the NFL, and then now we're outside of the NFL. I haven't really talked about it other than pulled up if there's news to talk about. So I'm not really talking about the NFL. He's been gone the last week or so.
Yeah, he probably doesn't believe you, man.
I know. I'm just kidding with him too. I know he's busy with the move and whatnot. So
yeah, you've been wide open, man. You've been wide open. Man, we had a good show yesterday afternoon. Grass Guy wasn't with me yesterday. He's gonna be back with me this morning. I will set all that up a little bit, y'all. We're doing Creek's Corner. I just got to set it all up. But Jamie came on with me, man, and we had a freaking blast. We sit there for about 2 hours talking soccer. Man, you'd be surprised. I wound up. I felt like a kid cramming for his final yesterday. Where I'm like watching the UEFA videos and stuff, trying to learn soccer and everything, man. Yeah, I tell you what. You think you struggle with these hockey names, these pitcher names and stuff? You need to try to say some of them names of them club teams in soccer, bro.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. But shout out to Jamie, man. He gave a lot of great information yesterday. It was a great show. Had a really good time with that.
Yeah, I got to go back and listen to that today. You guys did it at a later time. I was busy when you guys were doing it, but the chat was talking about it earlier. Super James says, Will never gives me a recap when I'm late. Oh, I do too, Super James. But you're never late. You're most pro. You're always on time.
Most pro, bro.
Most pro. Oh, we were getting you got here just in time for this. We were getting into this article over on Better Day about how to bet the NBA. Some tips on how to bet the NBA post All-Star break when it's tanking season for a lot of these teams.
Yeah, let's talk about this.
So he went back and looked at the last 2 seasons post All-Star break. And really what stands out is if you have a bad team versus a non-bad team. So a bad team versus a good team, or, I guess non-bad team is the better way to say it. 59% of the games went over.
59%.
Yeah.
That still leaves 41 that goes under, though.
Yeah, but we'll get into it. So I'll tell you another angle that I would be looking at this, but it's interesting. So post All-Star break, especially bad teams, and they define bad teams as if they currently have a 35% win percentage or less.
Okay. So bet against bad teams?
No, their criteria for what's a bad team is a team that has a win percentage of 35% or less.
I got you.
So those bad teams tend to go over versus good teams and under versus other bad teams. You'd think 2 bad teams, that would probably go over, but that's not right because 42% of the games only go over when you got 2 bad teams.
I don't know. That kind of makes sense to me because the reason they're bad teams is they can't make shots. I feel like in those games where they're playing good teams, they usually get behind in those games, or even if they get ahead a little bit, that you get kind of a back and forth because somebody's having to try to come back. That's why
I also feel like those bad teams are bad and give up a lot of points to other good teams. So then when 2 bad teams play each other, the total is artificially high because everyone assumes that.
Yeah. And they don't make the shots that those good teams make.
Yeah. So bad teams, meaning tanking teams or teams who are prioritizing winning in future seasons, have an additional incentive to play faster versus good teams for 2 reasons. For first, more possessions, especially early clock possessions, give their young developing players more opportunities. And against good teams, that means more opportunities to prove their mettle versus good competition. Remember, these teams aren't tanking. They're prioritizing developing for their young players. Failing is good. As John Hollinger has long noted, one of the strongest correlations between a rookie early NBA profile and future impact is a high turnover rate. Teams want players who feel comfortable enough in the NBA action to try things and push the envelope. They get there sooner by telling them, don't worry about the score, play fast, try things, push the envelope. Second, playing faster helps them lose. If a team is expected to be 1 point worse than its opponent per every 10 possessions, that's 10 points worse over 100 possessions. They are much more likely to steal a win if there are fewer possessions. If there are only one possession, these teams might win 45% of the time, just like a faulty coin flip can still land on the wrong way a good chunk of the time. But flip that faulty coin hundreds of times, and it will always show its bias. In this case, that bias is the superior team eventually getting the upper hand. Okay. Look at the worst teams last season and the teams with the fastest pace. Grizzlies, Hawks, Bulls, Wizards, Jazz. How did they finish? Memphis was 11th. Atlanta was 10th. Chicago 11th. Washington 16th. And Utah 14th. Speed does not equal success. Okay. Let's look at a team this year. In his first year, Rick Carlisle suddenly turned Indiana from an also ran blah bad team into a bad team that played blazingly fast. The move that jump started this was trading Domantas Sabonis for turbocharged big guard Tyrese Halliburton. After that trade, the Pacers became a team that still got walloped most nights, but played fast. During this time, players like Andrew Nembhard and Aaron Nesmith became much better relatively quick. Eventually, they acquired enough assets and developed enough players to get good. Only then did they slow back down. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay, we'll skip that. So how do we take advantage of this? The answer is not to blindly play bad teams over every game. Let's look at the splits. Bad teams go over 59% of the time against non-bad teams, but only 42% of the time against other bad teams. If anything, this makes me want to bet when I see two bad teams playing, bet the under. You know?
That's what I think, dude. I mean, that makes sense to me. Like I said, part of the reason those teams are really bad is because they don't make enough shots.
I would be curious at the data of these bad teams versus good teams. How often does the good teams do they go over their team total? Not the game going over, but the good team's team total going over. You know?
Ooh, that's
these bad teams. The theory is these bad teams are playing fast, so there's more possessions, but the bad teams aren't going to make them as much because they're going way too fast. I would be curious if that's the better angle is to play the good team's team total over.
I think that could be. We have to watch it, maybe monitor it some and see. But yeah, I don't think that could be a bad angle at all.
Yeah. And then when bad teams play bad teams, whatever one you feel best about, go with that team's team total under.
Right. Oh. Yeah, no, I kind of like that angle, man. I do. You see it with them bad teams all the time where they'll have a game where they don't break 200, dude.
Mm-hmm. World Cup is really only good for the drama and stakes. The quality of soccer is really subpar, like Jamie seemed to allude to. Champions League is where you'll find both good games and drama.
Yeah, dude. Champions League. That's what you figure in the World Cup. A lot of these guys that are playing on these Champions League teams are like the best player on their respective country's team. And you get in the Champions League and you got all those best players playing on the same team, just like the NFL of soccer.
Well, I mean, it's called the Champions League. I would hope so.
Right. I'm just saying they named it appropriately, man.
Yeah. Totals algorithms already bake in year-to-date pace and efficiency. If bad teams are playing artificially fast, shouldn't we expect a compounding, super fast, super high-scoring affair when they meet? No. We only see 42% overs because that pace is already priced into both sides, as we were talking about earlier. Like, it gets priced into the market.
Yep.
These bad teams often actually want to win these games and save face during miserable seasons. Ironically, these are the games that matter to them. It makes sense. It's like, listen, we're bad. We know we're bad. We know that this other team is really, really good. They're a contender. We're going to try some things new, play a little loose, see what happens. But when you play another bad team, you're like, listen, we're bad. We're not as bad as those guys over there. Let's go kick their ass tonight.
Right?
What
motivation. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Since 2023, March through June, regular season only, when a team with less than 35% win percentage faces a team 36 to 50% win percentage, Those bad teams are 20-53 straight up, 29-43-1 ATS. So they're great fade candidates. Okay, so you're a bad team, but you're playing like a mediocre team, a team that's not good, but they got a better win percentage than you, but they're not, but they're still below 500.
Okay.
And the totals in those games are 45-28 to the over, 61.6%, with the average total being 223.4.
The average is 223.4 points.
Yeah, in those games.
We have to see. Maybe the books will be a little late to the party. Maybe they'll keep setting those too high.
Ooh, we might have an opportunity for parlay too. It says when a bad team is up against a not so bad team, which is that 35-50 range, these bad teams lose these games, they don't cover, and they go over consistently. So you just take the other side. I would just take the other side on the money line. I know it says they don't cover, but still just take the money line, parlay with the over. Get a little extra. A little extra juice there.
Yep. I like that. I love those little anti-correlated parlays.
This season, games meeting this criteria in February are already 5-3 to the over, clearing by 6.8 points per game. Interesting. Yeah, I thought that was a good little article over there. Just kind of something to think about.
They put out great stuff, dude. They really do dig in deep into some of these angles and everything.
Yep. Canada hockey is stacked. Yeah, the World Cup, especially when it's hot and humid, players tend to be gassed. This year may be good because 2 elite level squads are being managed by Champion League winning managers. Yeah, well, they got to come. They got to come to the US of A and play in the World Cup. I don't know if you know this, Jamie. We're pretty damn good defending our homeland. We already beat those Brits' ass hundreds of years ago. We'll do it again, Craig.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
USA.
Yeah, I mean, we'll root, we'll chant, all that stuff. We'll have us a good time, man. I'm just saying, I've seen this movie before, and soccer is not where we excel.
I cannot wait to drink the Kool-Aid and get hyped up. I might even put on face paint.
I know, dude. Every freaking time we do it, and every time we get shellacked.
You know what's going to suck is I'm going to have my tooth back. Because I would look great, face painted up, crazy American missing his front tooth. Just
that's a great quote. You know what's going to suck? I'm going to have my tooth back.
Don't worry, the other one will probably snap off, and I'll be right back in the situation.
Right back in the same spot for another year. Oh, that's fantastic, man.
If the USA knocks out England and keeps them from winning the World Cup, I will personally fly over to thank you all. Well, you better start taking those tickets, sir, because
that's right. Go ahead and get your ticket, man.
Got a pretty good track record over here. All right.
Oh, that's great. I've seen this movie too many times before, man.
Them fighting words, Mr. Elevator Man.
What did he say? Oh, talking about Canada. Man, he may not be wrong in that one either. That team looks like a freaking machine right now.
Oh, is he talking about hockey?
Oh, yeah.
Olympic hockey.
Yeah.
And you can't do that.
Yeah, that team is a freaking machine right now, dude. They are hammering people.
Well, we know how to get underneath the Canadian skin now. Those guys up north who are so polite aren't so polite when you accuse them of cheating and curling. So, now we know how to get them a little pissed off and off their game.
Yeah, well, don't cheat.
I respect it.
You would.
Patriots fan, I respect it.
You would. Oh, man. That's great.
Oh, Craig.
I talked about that curling controversy yesterday with Jamie a little bit, man.
I think it's a whole lot to do about nothing. It was kind of funny. The guy's like, hey, you're cheating. He said, the fuck I am. You touch it. We're going to check the tape. We got tape on it. We'll show you that you're cheating. He's like, motherfucker, you're cheating because you're not allowed to tape us. So fuck you.
Yeah, man. I think we should let them fight. At that point in time, they should give them one of those little brushes and let them fight each other with one of those little brushes.
To the death.
Yeah. Put one of those stones in one hand, one of the brushes in the other, and just let them fight to the death like gladiators. I would watch that shit.
Literally sweep the leg.
Literally. Mortal Kombat style. I'm here for it, dude. I'll tell you, I'd watch that.
Oh, man. That's funny. That is funny.
Hey,
let me grab a cup of coffee, and then we'll get into the next
Go
topic.
do your thing, man. I'll hang out with the chat for a minute. I see all y'all down there. Good morning. Good morning. I was a little running a little late this morning. But we'll make it, man. We will make it. See what y'all are saying down there. I saw you said a little bit. Tell Will I know things, B-Mac. That's right. He knows I know things about stuff, man. He already knows. Oh, let's see here. I'm excited about the World Cup, man. We still got a couple months. We're gonna bring Jamie back in to talk more World Cup when we get a little closer to that. Let's see. If the USA knock out England, okay, that's what you're talking about. It's knocking out England, yeah. Viva, dude, I saw it too. In that curling thing. I mean, I saw it. If that's the rules, but y'all already know at this point, I'm no curling expert because I think that shit is stupid. But I saw the video. I showed it with Jamie yesterday. And if you're not supposed to touch your little stone once it gets inside that hog line, that guy totally touches it once it gets inside the hog line. So,
Crick, I mean, it was pretty clear to me. It was just the tip.
You know, bud, I understand that, but you think about how slow these stupid fucking rocks are sliding down this ice and how close they get to the spot and everything. And I feel like an extra little meh at the end might be all you need, man. Man, I know he's been playing well no skin. Fuck that guy.
Have you watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms yet?
Not yet.
I know you like to binge things and wait for the season to be done. The last episode is on Sunday, but the big episode was this last Sunday. So there's 5 episodes so far. They're about 30 minutes long each. You can power right through them. I'm telling you, you should watch it.
We started a new season of Lincoln Lawyer last night. Got the first 2 episodes down. Yeah. God, I love that show, dude. I didn't want to turn it off. I thought that I'd wind up pulling a you, man, just watching like 5 episodes or something. And then that's not why I was late. I actually went to bed at a decent time. But yeah.
So we finished that season, right? So we're all caught up. And my wife and I were talking, and I was like, "You've seen the movie, right?" She goes, "Yeah, I'm sure I have. I believe so." And I'm like, No, you would know if you saw the movie. And she's like, "No, what do you mean? You don't remember? I watched it with you." I'm like, "Yeah, I don't think you did because you would remember." So I had to go through. So we were looking for it, and I'm like, "Where is this thing?" And she goes, "You own it. I know you own it." I'm like, "I know. I don't want to go out in the garage and find my Blu-ray."
I started to say, bro, God, you'd be looking hard for the Blu-ray for a while.
No, I knew where it was at. I just didn't want to go get it, but I ended up going and getting it. And I started playing the movie. Or I can't remember if I think I played the trailer for her first to see if she recognized any of it. She's like, "Oh yeah, I know this movie. I saw this movie. I know that song." And I'm like, "It's the Ain't No Love in the Heart of the City," right?
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen this movie because I've heard that song." I go, "This song is on how many? Like a ton of movies. What do you mean?"
I started to say they play that on everything.
I know, and I'm like, And then she gets through the trailer, and then we start. And then I go get the DVD and put it in, and she's like, watching. She's like, "I don't think I've seen this." And I go, "I knew it."
I know. SD ain't seen it either. That's what I told her today. I was like, "You ain't even seen the movie of this."
I think it's better you watch a show before you watch the movie because I obviously watched the movie before the show was even made, and it's so hard to get into. I like the guy that plays him in the TV series, but it's hard because you're just used to McConaughey.
It's totally different than McConaughey playing the role, man, for sure.
Yeah,
they couldn't afford. They probably couldn't afford McConaughey for all those shows.
Oh, no, I was saying it's like my wife and I were talking about last night because we finished the movie last night, and she was like, we were like, the Mickey Holler in the TV series is like more like court smart, like strategy, like he's really, really clever. But then like McConaughey Holler is like street smart and clever, or at least that's how it's presented,
Yeah, I agree with that, man. I think they both play a great role, man.
Oh yeah, they both do a good job. But yeah, that's a good show, good series. And I like the fact that so the movie is book 1, right? How it all starts. And the TV series didn't start with that same show. You know what I mean? They went on to like book 2 or 3 or whatever, and then had been just picking random books to do. Like I also like this too. This season's book was published in like 2023, so recent. Like the author's still making books and still active. Yeah,
still writing books, man.
And from this past season, he's still doing a good job writing these books. Because I looked it up and I'm like, I might get the audiobook of some of these, you know.
You got plenty of time to listen to that. I'm driving back and forth to work.
You know what Callahan said to me yesterday?
What do you say?
I got home from work and we had to go pick up. So Ace is now in like booster seat mode, and he feels like such a big boy. So we had to go get him a new thing from Target, and it's one of those ones where my wife already had it ordered. I just had to show up and then put it in the trunk. So I was like, okay, I'll take the boys with me. We start driving. I turn on a podcast, and Callahan's like, Dad, is this your show? I'm like, oh no, this isn't my show, but a couple of the guys Ryan was on there. When I go, a couple guys I listen to, or I do my show with, or do a show with, they're on here, and I like listening to them. He goes, Dad, Mom doesn't like when you do your shows. I'm like, what? What do you mean? And you're like, Mom doesn't like listening to your shows, Dad. She doesn't listen to your shows in the car.
Just dropped it on you, man. It's like, that's okay, buddy. Mom doesn't listen.
So my brother, she goes, what do you mean I don't like your show? I'd never said that to him. And I'm like, I think he was just meaning you don't play my show in the car.
As you say, he can put it all together. He understands you're not listening to Dad all the time, so you must not like it.
I know. I don't know why she wouldn't want to listen to the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet.
How could you not?
Oh, most pro.
Absolutely, man.
That kid.
Cal's a trip. He's a trip, and he's not afraid to say what's on his mind.
I know, right?
What the hell?
Oh, what the hell? Oh, when we were kids. I was trying to get him in the car when we're headed there yesterday. I go, come on, boys. You know how it is. You get your shoes up. I'm holding the door open. Come on, hop in the back. I goes, wait, Dad, wait. He walks all the way around the car, gets back there, puts his hands on the hip, looks at the back there. He goes, okay, it's no hole. We're good.
Okay, we're good. All right, I'll climb in now. Okay. Yep. You did a good job, Dad.
There wasn't a hole on the window. He goes, you fixed it, Dad. Good job.
Kid's going to make a hell of a supervisor one day.
That kid's going to do something special one day. I don't know what it is, but that's what my wife keeps telling herself. She's like, I just know that kid's going to do something great with all the shit that we have to deal with him now.
Yeah, absolutely. Kid probably going to be president.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Seahawks are unlikely to use their franchise tag on Super Bowl MVP Kenneth Walker. He's going to be unrestricted free. If I were him, just go get a bag, dude. You got your ring. Get your ring. Go get paid now.
That's what I would do, especially
Seattle. Listen, Walker's great. Seattle would be foolish to pay him $15 million a year. You know what I mean?
I agree with that, especially when you look at the body of work over the course of his career and how many games he had to sit out because of injuries and stuff like that. And, you know, he had that one game or a couple game stretch where Charbonnet was out, but normally a lot of his success has been the complement of having Charbonnet there with him and stuff too. You're not going to have him for a big bulk of the early part of next season, man. So you could wind up getting Kenneth Walker hurt early, and then you're down to the third string running. I guess you got Halani or whatever left. But yeah, if I was Kenneth Walker, man, I think I'd just go take a bag now.
Yeah, I mean, go find something that will pay. Someone will pay you $15 million a year.
Yeah, as long as it ain't like the Jets or something. I'd take a pay cut to not go to the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's hard to turn down that kind of money.
That's true.
What else do we got? We got a little highlight. I got that on the list. We can get into that. I'm going to share an update on that. I told Julie about the highlights. She thought that was funny. What was she saying? The website team pages have been updated. But this is what she was saying. So about the new venue change. This is kind of interesting. Some history for you guys on it. She said, we started a battle court at Magic City Casino. Then we sold it and played for a couple more years after that. Right after the last season ended, we packed up and built a new glass wall, the back wall, at Casino Miami and rebranded their venue to Jam Arena. So this is why they've had a hell of an off season, because their off season was only about 2 months. but they've had to like relocate everything. You know what I mean? Like offices and where they're going to play and whatnot. She says, Casino Miami used to be the Miami Jai-Alai. They stopped playing traditional pari-mutuel Jai-Alai there in 2021. Florida re-decoupled Jai-Alai like Greyhound racing, so permit holders no longer needed to pay to play Jai-Alai to keep their casino permits active. Miami Jai-Alai is the original Miami scene for Jai-Alai. That is where Miami Vice was filmed. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's a 100-year-old building that had 3 floors and a VIP restaurant slammed filled with Jai-Alai watchers and bettors. So third-generation players have crazy respect for the fronton because it's where it all started in Miami. Our teams have never played there before this. It's been crazy move during the holiday season and whatnot. So that where they're playing now, this Jam Arena where they're playing now, is where Jai-Alai originated in Miami, which is kind of cool. A little history.
Yeah, that is cool, dude. That is cool.
You see Super James? Miller Jai-Alai.
Miller Jai-Alai, baby. Yeah. I like that. Let's go, Super James. I wouldn't expect nothing less from you, sir.
Oh, we have breaking news.
Do we?
The Miami Dolphins have released their entire roster.
The entire team. Everybody get out.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Get out. Leave your equipment in your locker.
Yeah, get the heck out of here, you bums. All right, before we get into the next topic, I gotta tell you guys about this. I mean, guys, if you haven't already, you have to do this, all right? Go download your Rumble wallet. You wanna know why? Because they can cancel your accounts, freeze your cards, decide what you're allowed to buy, say, or support. Big banks and financial institutions have total control, and they use it. That's why financial independence matters more now than ever. Introducing Rumble Wallet, a wallet built for real freedom. With Rumble Wallet, you control your money. Not a bank, not a government, not a tech company. Buy digital assets like Tether Gold, and Bitcoin in one secure place. No permission, no middleman, no cancel button. And when you want to support the creators you actually believe in, you can use the Rumble Wallet app to directly tip content creators securely, instantly, and without interference. This isn't a credit line they can shut off. It's your wallet permanently. Yours to protect your future. Yours to protect your family. When the system fails, when institutions turn on their own people, financial sovereignty is the difference between security and vulnerability. Rumble Wallet isn't about politics. It's about freedom, ownership, and protecting what's yours. So take control today. Download the Rumble Wallet now and step away from big banks for good. True ownership, true protection, true financial freedom.
Booyah.
Go download that wallet today.
Yo, dude, it's kind of a crazy story.
Unlike the Norwegians, whoever was mad at the Canadians, I will not be mad if you just give me the tip. Just scan that and drop a tip. I don't care. You want to flick the little thing and drop a tip? That's fine.
Just the tip. I think the Swedes are the one who were mad in the curling controversy. Have you seen this crazy story here that I'm just kind of reading over? Apparently, there was a shooting at a Rhode Island hockey rink last night.
Oh, yeah. It's all over, especially conservative sites and whatnot. Like, literally, I opened up X yesterday, and it's all over there. I was reposting the show this morning, Truth. It's all over there because the guy that did it is a transgender or was a transgender person. Big old dude. He was like a bodybuilder type dude, but dressed like a chick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Bodybuilder.
So apparently he went in, he had some altercations, or he had some issues with his wife or ex-wife or something like that.
I started to say they say it looks like a family dispute of some kind.
Yeah, just shot her. And then shot his own kids.
Is that what happened? It just says there's 3 people that were killed. The shooter was one of them, and it does not name the other 2 people. It says that they did believe they were.
He killed his wife. From what I read yesterday, it might have changed now, but he killed his wife. I think he shot his kids, but they didn't die. They were in the hospital. And then another person, and then himself. And then he took his own life.
Jeez, man. Gosh almighty, dude. And it was at like a high school hockey game.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw the video of it too. They had the video of when it happened, but you couldn't see it. And then later last night came out, you saw him like walk down to the spot and then do it. It was chaotic, of course.
Jesus, bro. That's unreal, man.
Yep.
Crazy stuff going on out there in the world, man.
Did you see the chick? So you know how like some of these moms get, they're those cheer moms that get really overly competitive.
Yeah, bro. I know about those.
Well, this lady took it to a whole new level. Apparently in Vegas, there's mom and her daughter, they were at a cheer competition in Vegas. Somehow the daughter missed the competition. I don't know how. I didn't read into the article because I didn't want to read any more of it. But this mom was so mad at her daughter for missing the competition, she shot and killed her and herself in her hotel room.
Over a cheerleading competition?
Yeah. I didn't want to read anymore. I don't know what was it, but that was the headline.
Oh my gosh. People are insane, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane, dude. Like, hey, I'm all about sports. I'm all about being competitive and everything else. You know, we like to win around here, but God almighty.
Cricket, I hate to break it to you, and it's probably going to make you mad, but cheerleading's not a sport.
You ain't gonna make me mad. I just get tired of trying to explain that to people.
It's a skilled event. It's not a sport.
It's actually in high school, it's considered a club.
There we go.
I'm just saying they don't list you as a sport, they list you as a club.
Yeah.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about, Tommy. The shooting at the hockey game.
Yeah, that's what man. That seems like a crazy deal right there.
Yeah, and Jesse Jackson died today too.
Did he? Just natural causes?
Well, I'm guessing he was 84.
That's what I was thinking. I got older than dirt. Well, rest in peace, man.
Hey, by the way, if you guys haven't already, go sign up over at the season. Look at this NBA Survivor 2 starting up. I think this one's free. Maybe not. Yeah, I think this one's free. Look at this. You have a free shot at winning $250. I think who is it supporting is still alive in the original one.
I think he was, at least right before the All-Star break, he still was.
Yeah. There's only 619 people in there, but yeah, look at this. A chance to win a free $100. Top prize is $100. Here, use my link so they know I sent you. I'm dropping the chat. Go sign up over the season. It's free to sign up. And then the reason why you're going to want to do this too is because March Madness is coming up. Rough week for NBA Survivor this week. Oh, I bet it is, Sporting. I bet it is. There you are, by the way. But go sign up. And then if you haven't already, give me a follow while you're there and come join my March Madness squad. I'll be posting this more, but it's right here. March. I don't know why. Maybe I had Maryland in the thing. They gave me the Maryland one. I don't know. I need to rename it or something. But come join my squad. And if you enter into the competitions with me, we enter as a group together. And if it takes the top 3 guys who in the event or whatever, and if we place higher than all the other squads, we all win money as a group.
What do you mean they gave you the Maryland one? I see the MD up there, but
well, it was a Maryland. So I did this last year, right? But I didn't have anyone join with me. I just kind of was testing it out myself. Because remember, this is kind of about the time that I first got in with these guys.
Yeah.
And I don't know. When I created the squad, it gave me Maryland and MD. Like the logo was Maryland. I just changed the logo the other day. I didn't realize this right here. Either way, I'll fix that. But active pools for squad is the big bracket, of course, which is just fill out your bracket and may the best man win. But there's also March Madness Survivor. There's March Madness Round by Round Pick'em, March Madness Seed Battle, and March Madness Upset Bracket, which is basically the reverse Survivor.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. So you basically have to pick. You can only pick like a team to upset to advance. You can't pick a favorite. And it's based off seeding, not based off the line.
So you could take a 9 seed in that technically?
Yeah, over an 8 seed. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, Skin said, did Giannis get traded? No, he's not going to be traded. I didn't realize this until the All-Star break. I saw some clips. He seemed pretty jealous of Wemby because they were there with kids at the All-Star stuff, and they were like, "Dude, look how big he is, and look how good he is." He's like, "Yeah, he's a big guy." He goes, "But he ain't better than me." I'm like, "Oh shit! Wish I would have known that."
Dude, we talked about this the other night. Now that you said that, talking about All-Star game and stuff. Okay, I told you the only thing I watched all weekend was the celebrity game on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I got a little problem with the celebrity game and who played in the celebrity game. Taco Fall was in that game, bro. Okay, 7-6 or what the hell ever. That should be enough right there. But this guy is also still a professional basketball player over in like China or something. He just played a professional basketball game sometime in the last 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. Why the hell do we have that guy in the celebrity game? You're a professional basketball player.
I could care less. I don't watch
it. I don't give a shit who wants stuff like that, but I'm just like, okay, this is supposed to be kind of fun. You get a bunch of these Mormon housewives and shit out here doing stupid shit because they all suck at basketball and stuff. And you get to see the cool little glimpses of like Keenan Allen and stuff like that. But I'm okay with Keenan Allen being out there. He's not a professional basketball player. If you're a professional basketball player anywhere in the damn world, you shouldn't be allowed to play in the celebrity game.
Well, here's the thing. It just shows that no one cares. No one cares about the celebrity game or the All-Star weekend anymore.
Man, he
can't even convince Kevin Hart to
rebounds dunking on Mormon housewives. Give me a break.
Convince Kevin Hart to go back out there and do it again. You know, I mean, it's over. No one wants to do it.
That guy probably averages like 3 points a game for his professional.
Dude, it was pretty funny though seeing Shams next to Taco Fall though.
It was funny seeing anybody stand next to him, dude. He towered over everybody. Hell, that's what made me think of it. You're talking about he was on, I think he was on Team Giannis. And hell, when he's be standing next to Giannis, Giannis is a big guy. Taco Fall is a lot taller than him.
He's all right.
No, he sucks. But
no, Giannis is all right. He's not that tall.
Yeah. I mean, little bitty guy. He might, if the wind blows, he might blow away.
That's true. But yeah, go over to the season. Go check it out. I'm telling you guys, it's fun. There's a lot of free competitions, and then a lot of these other ones, like the Big Survivor or the March Madness Big Bracket. It's only like $10 to join, and I mean, there's $20,000 so far in total prizes, and there's going to be a lot more than that because people haven't signed up yet. But go check it out. I won $1,500 last year.
Yeah, you did.
I got a tax form from them too on it, and I'm like, oh, jerks. I got to report this.
Yeah, damn it.
Speaking of which, I'm getting my taxes done. That's my next project before I do anything. Is I'm gonna get my taxes done. I'm not waiting until the last minute this year.
Yeah,
I hate doing them. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I'm going to start making videos for Uncensored Pharmacist. I was going to start doing streams, but I think what I'm going to do is, one, I got to get my tax stuff done before I do anything extra. Two, I'm going to start up the live streams on Uncensored Pharmacist when I get my tooth. I just feel like no one's going to take me serious. You know, people that just randomly tune in have never seen me stream or anything like that, and they're like, who the hell is this goofy ass guy with a missing tooth talking about healthcare? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't care what I look like. You know this. I don't give a shit. Hell, I look like a bum right now. I got a missing tooth. My hair's long and crazy. It curls off to the side. I look like I work in rural Idaho, you know?
Hey man, can I ask you a serious question?
Huh?
Why, when you when you blow air out of your mouth, why when you go like ha, why is it hot air, but when you go, it's cold air?
Well, because you're getting you're pushing out the air that's like deep in the.
I'm asking, man. I didn't go to medical school. I'm asking, man.
I don't know. They don't teach us that in medical school. I'd guess because you're pushing out air that's deeper in the lungs, so it's going to be a lot warmer. And then if you just go, I don't know, mine's warm like that. Either way.
You go, if you go, think about blowing on your food, man. Cool it off.
I don't know.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get you fired up.
Like a pulmonologist?
I was just curious, man.
That's a random question. I like it, though.
SD dropped it on me last night, and I was like, I got to ask my pharmacist this.
Who should I pick to survive this week?
Survive this week.
Oh, let's use our new theory. We'll take moderate team versus a bad team.
Yeah, what day is this? Is this going to be Thursday or Friday?
Well, when do the Cavs play the Thunder? Let me see.
That's probably Friday. But they've been doing them all on Fridays, I think.
It's either Friday or Saturday. It's whatever one has the most games.
Okay, it may be Saturday then. They've been doing
or it could be Sunday, which it looks like it's Sunday this week.
Who'd you say when the Cavs play who?
It's Sunday.
Sunday, okay. Games. Okay, cool. Man, we got a full slate on Sunday. Holding Willow Donut Shop.
God, should I go back? I lost my first loss was because I took the Raptors over the Bucks. They play on Sunday. Should I do that again?
And I see here. I think
they fit the criteria though, dude.
Just take the Hawks, man. Against the damn Golden Knights.
I think I should take the Pacers. Pacers are terrible, but they're playing the Mavericks, who are also terrible. I'm pretty sure Cooper Flag is still out, isn't he?
From what I believe so. I mean, hell, it ain't been that long since he got hurt or whatever.
Take the Hornets over the Wizards.
That might not be a bad one either.
I'm gonna go bold. I'm gonna take the freaking. Give me the Pacers.
I don't hate the Suns.
When are you ever going to want to use the Pacers, you know?
Yeah. You don't have to, though.
Nope. On today's episode of Dr. Will.
That's right.
Dr. Will. Oh, that's funny. When do we... let's see. Is it double elimination in this one, too? Let's see. Pick a team to win a game. Can't pick the same team twice. Win to survive. Double elimination. Picks escalate quickly. Oh. So this week you have to pick one. Next week you have to pick two. Then 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. You got to pick 27 total. So there's only 3. If you make it all the way in, there's only 3 teams that you can't pick. So yeah, I'm definitely using the Pacers now.
Yeah, you kind of got to. I think I'm going to use the. Man, I don't know if I want to burn the Hawk or not necessarily burn the Hawks, but burn whoever's playing the Nets. I don't know if I want to use that up yet. I want to save that one for a little bit. That'd be a freebie here in a week or two.
I went opposite first time. Raptors can't disappoint twice, right? I remember you went opposite.
Yep. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah. We got highlight today, Crick. It is a highlight Tuesday. Warriors, Renegades. We get to see the number one American highlight player take on the number one highlight player in the world. She did say that these were updated now. So let's see if we got let's see. Let's go here. We go Sherry. Oh yeah, they're all updated now. Look at this, except for the doubles pairs. This guy right here is the best highlight player in the world.
Go Sherry.
Go Sherry.
That's him, bro.
I like saying go Sherry.
Yeah, I did too. They say go Sherry. Go Sherry. We say go Sherry, man. Stud.
You know, a thing that I found out yesterday, which I don't know if it's true or not, but like, have I been pronouncing Tyreek Hill's name wrong this whole time?
What do you mean?
And that might just be an older person thing. I heard a lot of people yesterday on podcasts because obviously the news broke and, you know, I was listening and they were talking about it. A lot of them were calling Tyreek Hill, not Tyreek.
No, that's Tyreek.
Yeah, it's Tyreek, but all of them were saying Tyreek, and I'm like, it is spelled T-Y. It's Tyreek, not Tyreek. So maybe they're all wrong, but everyone was doing it, and I felt like I mean, you guys know I never get these names wrong, and I pronounce everything correctly. So
every time,
I never doubted myself, but I was for a second there, I was like, huh.
No,
I heard Tyreek.
The Y doesn't make the sound.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even
America.
know what nationality you are. It does not.
It's America. That's Tyreek.
God, this looks so clean.
That does look good, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or Renegades, Crick. Ooh, look, you got a little watch button. And it'll take you right down to where you can watch and where you can wager. You can watch on YouTube, ESPN Plus, FUBO TV. It'll be at 3 p.m. Eastern today. You can also bet this over on DraftKings. Yeah.
Love it, dude. We started 3 p.m. Eastern time today, correct?
Correct. You go to DraftKings, you go over here, All Sports, Highlight, World Highlight League. There it is. Here at about noon Eastern today, the match odds will be up, like each individual match. I will post that over on X at GameOn_picks. I will get my picks out today. Cricket and I will start sharing our picks and whatnot here too. So you guys can follow along with that. But right now we gotta guess and predict what the lines will be, which I feel like we got a pretty good feel.
We got a pretty good feel on it.
Yeah. Let's go check it out. I think if I click this, will it take me there? Yes. Warriors Renegades. We get to start off with Alex and Manny taking on Gosherry and Arda. I feel like Gosherry and Arda are going to be like a -250 favorite.
I'm taking Alex and Manny to win the first set.
I like that. I was going to say I like taking it to go 3.
And I feel like when Gosherry wins the first set, he usually closes out in 2.
That's usually how it happens. Yeah.
Yeah. When you see his matches go 3, they usually drop that first one, then he sits up in the chair and it's over.
You know what would be fun? You know how in like a football game you can bet the exact score and get crazy odds?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be cool if you get the exact score on the set. Like say Gosherry Arda are going to win the first set 6-4. That'd be fun to bet on.
I like that, dude. I like that too.
You know, you get a couple 30-1 on those.
I love those. I'll bet a 30-1 in a heartbeat.
Those would be fun. Yeah, I like Gosherry and Arda in that first one. We got Douglas and Cabrera taking on Gonaga and Ubia. I feel like this one's going to be close odds-wise, right? Or am I missing something here? Seems pretty even.
Man, it should be. I feel like it would be. It'd probably be like, I bet Douglas and them probably like -120 or something like that. But I think I'm
like 140-ish, maybe
somewhere around there. I'd say I bet Ubia and them would be a small dog here, but I think I would take the small dog in this one, man. Douglas didn't play great last week, and I don't know. We'll have to monitor that and see. He is the best American highlight player on the planet, but kind of struggled last week, so we'll have to see if he got it figured out.
I like it to go 3 as well.
Okay.
We got Bueno and our guy Bueno. He's a Warrior now, Craig.
Yeah, dude. There's a new face on the Warriors there, and he was banged up last season.
Yeah, he was banged up all last season, but he's still a champion.
He is still
when it mattered.
That's right, baby.
This is his 3rd team he's on since we started covering this, right?
Because
wasn't he he was a Charger, then a Cyclone or something like that, and then he was on a different team when we first started. Then he switched over to the Cyclones. Now he's a Warrior.
Man, I think he was with us. I'm trying to think of how many seasons we've done now. I think this is our 4th one, ain't it? I think we've done it for about
5th. This is our 5th.
Fifth season. Okay.
I believe it's our 5th.
I think he was.
This might be our. It might be our 4th because we started in the fall, then we went through spring. But yeah, this is I think our 4th.
Yeah, I think he was with the Cyclones. Who does Manu play for? I think he played with Manu. I thought
Manu was on the Warriors when we first did. I don't remember.
I know, dude. It all runs together, man. It all runs
together.
No,
you're right. Then he did switch over to the Cyclone. He was on the Cyclones last year because they won it.
Okay.
But I thought he was on a different team before that. Well, you know what we could do? God. Duh. See, this is cool. On this site, you can go back and look. Yeah, see, he was on the Warriors. But we weren't covering them then. So
right. And then he's been Cyclones.
So he's been Cyclones the whole time until now. Okay.
And now he's back to the Warriors.
Okay.
All right, man.
All right. Well, either way, I'm going with my guy Bueno and Carrera over Gallo and Ben. Although Ben, redemption season.
I'm sorry, Bueno. We're on the Ben train this season, man. Ben undefeated, never lost.
I'm going Bueno Cabrera 2-0.
Ben and Gallo in 3.
All right. We got Cabrera and Arta in our first singles match of the day.
Man.
I don't know about this one, man. What are you thinking?
Cabrera 2-0.
Okay, I'm gonna sit this one out.
Yeah, I mean, I thought I had to make a decision. I don't know, so I just took a guess there. So yeah, probably don't bet that one. Maybe just watch it and learn Jai-Alai.
I just wanted to put you on the spot, see if you'd say that you didn't know, but you forced to pick.
I did.
I respect it. Where are we at? Then we got Alex and Bueno taking on Gonaga and Ben. I'm going Alex and Bueno. The best. These two have the best gas tanks out of anyone in Jai-Alai.
They do, bro. They run up the wall and stuff. So yeah,
Literally.
I can't bet against Alex and Bueno together. I gave Ben the nod on the first match against Bueno. I'm gonna take Alex and Bueno in this one.
I'm gonna take Alex and Bueno in 3. I think conditioning is gonna matter in that third set early in the season.
Yeah, that could totally be it, man. That could definitely be a factor. These guys the Alex and Bueno are in shape. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, and then got it. Like I say, every time we cover this, I love that the last match is the prime time. It's like a UFC card, right? The main event is the last. We got the number 1 American Jai-Alai player, Douglas, taking on the number 1 world Jai-Alai player, Go Sherry. This thing is going to be fireworks, and Go Sherry is going to win 2-0.
I agree. I agree. I love our guy Douglas, man. Douglas is actually Benny's brother, y'all. If y'all didn't know that, but yeah, I Go Sherry, especially if the match is on the line. Like if it's like 3-2 Warriors or something, they got to have Go Sherry get the win for the tie. Or if it's 3-2 the other way and they got to have it so they don't get the tie. I don't think Go Sherry, there's any way he loses that match.
Yeah, I'm going Go Sherry.
If you want to take Douglas, I would take Douglas like first set or something.
I don't think I'm gonna. Well, let me see.
I like betting against Go Sherry first set more when he's in doubles matches because it does take him a little bit to get rolling. But like I said, when that guy sits up in the chair, like the dude in the video games, when he sits up, it's OV. What you look for?
I'm trying to decide if I think this game's going to end in a tie or not. Probably not today. I think the Renegades are going to win at 4-2, looking at the matchups.
Might be worth a sprinkle, though. What have you seen the odds? What do you get on the tie usually?
I don't know. I haven't seen what the current odds are. I haven't seen today. I'll take a look and we'll put it out there. If it's good, I feel like you should get like 8-1 at least.
I started to say, I bet it's similar to like the halftime ties in the NFL. It's probably like plus 950 or something.
Yeah. But that's Warriors Renegades today, 3 p.m. Eastern, over on their YouTube channel, ESPN3 or FUBO TV. Go check them out. You can bet this at DraftKings, or if you're in the great state of Florida, you can bet it at Hard Rock Bet. All their stuff, their YouTube handle, all their social media, this website, links to that is in the description of this stream. Go check them out. Booyah.
Booyah.
Well, what else have you been looking at here, huh? I mean, this is the dog days of.
We got Olympic hockey this morning, man. In the qualification round. So we've already had 2 this morning. Germany defeated France 5-1, and Switzerland beat Italy 3-0. Dude, that Italy hockey team is so bad.
Dude, this fight on Night of Seven Kingdoms was so good. Look at this guy right here. Look at that mask. Sick.
Bro. What is that, Matt? What is it? I can't really.
It's like a black mask with like red flames as hair.
Dude, that's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Tell you what,
basically the 5th episode, you get to see a fight like in medieval times where you have 7-on-7 and they charge at each other with horses, and then they if they get knocked off, they go to the ground and they duel to the death or until someone yields.
Until someone yields.
It was pretty sick.
Man, I love some Game of Thrones and stuff, dude. I'm telling you. Can you imagine how much they've spent on costumes for that show alone?
They had a ball and a budget on this one, and they still made it work. Compared to like what you would think for the Game of Thrones.
Right.
This episode got a rating of 9.8 on IMDb, the best any Game of Thrones show has ever done, and one of the best of all time in all shows.
Dude, I have been trying to get SD to watch Game of Thrones for over 2 years now.
Start with this one. She'll like this one. It's a good story and it's quick.
And she just it won't screw up the timeline or nothing.
You don't need to know anything about Game of Thrones to watch this story. It's kind of like the story is honestly like A Knight's Tale. Just
Okay. Okay, cool. Because that's what I told her. I was like, I wanted to House of the Dragon and stuff. And I was like, but I feel like it's going to kind of screw you up if you watch some of this because it's going to tell you some stuff that happened in the other one. I was like, you need to watch the original Game of Thrones first. But she's so stubborn that I've been asking her, trying to get her to watch it for 2.5 years now. And it's just like she's going to die on that hill. She's like, I wouldn't watch it now, even if I wanted to. And I was like, well, it's your fucking
watch
law.
this. You don't need to know anything. It's a great story. It's just about like
what is this on?
The concept of this is he's just a good dude. Like he's a good knight and he represents what it means to be a knight, but it's just all about like being a good person in a world with terrible people.
Okay. And this what is this, HBO Max or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Telling you guys would get through it in one night.
I'm just gonna turn it on. I'm not even gonna tell her that it's like part of Game of Thrones. I'm just gonna let it start playing. And then when she's like 3 episodes in, just jonesing for the next one, I'm like, yeah, see, I fucking told you.
It does start off in like the first 30 seconds. I'll give you a fair warning. He like goes behind a tree to take a shit, and you just see like it splattering.
God, right off the rip.
Like he ate Chipotle.
Right off the rip. Yeah, bad day, man. Bad day behind the tree too. Golly.
Well, it's one of those trees. It's just like a small trunk. It's not. It doesn't hide anything.
That's gonna be great. I'm gonna turn it on. That's gonna be the first thing she sees.
And she'll be like, "I'm out."
I told you I didn't want to watch this shit. Literally.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Man,
no, you guys will like it. It's really good.
I know I will. I have zero doubt that I will. I love that shit. Like I said, I've been irritated because like those, especially if you watch like the original Game of Thrones or House of Dragon, like, those are all at least an hour long. So it'd take you a while to get through those.
These are quick. They're 30 minutes.
I love 30-minute shows, dude. I can watch 11 of those.
When it releases weekly and you're like, God, I want the next one. So you're lucky you're going to be able to binge the whole thing.
I can watch 11 30-minute episodes in a row, dude. But you give me 2 1-hour episodes and I got to battle through those.
Oh my God, this is hilarious. This is how he won that NASCAR race.
Oh my God, that is awesome. Well, he's pushing the wrong car though. 45 won it. But still great stuff right there.
Well, did this one crash? Because if this one crashed, then that makes sense too.
Okay. Maybe. I can't remember. Everybody crashed at the end there. I know Tyler Reddick, 45, was the one that wound up winning it. But that is funny. I don't care who you are.
Yeah. I love the internet.
Yeah, undefeated, never lost.
Oh my gosh. All right. Hey, I'm going to go warm up the car real quick, and then we'll wrap up the show.
All right. I mean, I'm over here looking. We got a hockey game this morning between Denmark and the Czech Republic in the qualification round. I'm over here looking at my goal scores, man. That's really where I've had some success in these hockey games is picking goal scorers, seeing who I like. And now this one gets pucked off at 10:40 a.m. Eastern time. So we get over on Creek's Corner. We'll talk to Grass Guy and see what the money's doing and everything. But I'm probably just going to look at some goal scorers in this one. And I'm kind of leaning right now, man. I like Philip Hronek. We came through for us on 2+ points the other day. 2+ is only plus 130 for him there now. We got it at 155 the other day. But I kind of like him for a goal scorer at plus 390. And I also kind of like Roman Cervinka at plus 390 as well. Both of those for the Czechs. I was trying to look down here. You get some really good odds on these goal scorers for the Olympic Games, man. You get way better odds than you would get these guys playing in an NHL game. Most of the time. Not all of them. But most of the time, you're getting better odds there. I've been trying to get that damn Thomas Hertl goal for a couple games now. I feel like it has not come through yet. Maybe look at the assists.
Is he from Canada? Yes. That was the Canadian dude.
Who? Oh yeah, the curler. Yeah, that's their skipper.
I'm so glad, Crick. I always like these mornings where I'm like, oh, I'm probably good. It's not that cold out there. I don't really need to warm it up. So glad I did, because it's times like that when I say that, I go out there, there's like a thin layer of snow just over everything, and I go, of course there is.
Just a thin layer of snow.
Yeah.
God almighty, that's brutal. Just having to wake up to thin layers of snow and stuff.
Are we gonna fade a bunch of hockey players after the how long after the Olympics are over is the NHL back?
NHL starts back next Monday on the 23rd, and I say this tournament probably lasts
the day after the gold medal game.
Is that Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, dude. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We don't have a big enough sample size because they don't play in the Olympics every year. Last time they played was 2014. We'd have to look back to that year and see what those guys did coming back. And
I don't want to fade teams. I want to fade goalies. Like the goalies that competed in this, I want to fade them there because they've been playing this whole time.
I don't know. They may wind up
taking the other team's team total over.
You got to also remember though, too. Every one of these teams has got 3 goalies, and through the group stage, they've been rotating them out. Everybody gets to play the one game or whatever, and then they'll go with the hot hand down the stretch. And then when you go back from the break, they'll probably just give those guys a couple days off and play the backup or something.
Which is fine. I'd rather take the backup goalie and go team total over.
Or fade the backup goalie. There's a reason he's the backup.
Fade him or, whatever. But, I mean, you got to also think, even if these guys aren't playing every single game over there, they're still over in Italy for a couple of weeks.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you still had a lot of travel, and you're not sleeping in your own bed and all that different stuff. Yeah, there's a lot that goes into that, and I'm sure it's different for every player. Some players are going to handle it better than others.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's the way to do it. Don't fade team totals, or fade a team by doing team totals.
Yeah, I don't disagree there, sir. I don't disagree there. I'm trying to find a little winner in here, man.
Bro, did you see this? My wife sent me this the other day. This is hilarious. I'm gonna have to pause it because we're still on YouTube and whatnot. But the book is "My Mom Only Sells Fans." You ready?
My mom only sells fans. My mom only sells fans by Dr. R. Moneymaker. Mom was happily married, but life had other plans. Now she runs a business that sells only fans. Men love her fans, and she gets lots of praise. They all send mom money every 30 days.
It's so good, dude.
She works a few hours a day between the school trips. Mom's in the top 5%, so she gets lots of tips. The guys in my city must need cooling down. My mom is the most popular woman in town.
She sells OnlyFans. No, that is awesome.
My principal pulled me aside with something to discuss. He said to tell mom her work gets an A+. He went on to say that she'd know what that means. I'm impressed as mom left school in her early teens.
Oh, this person should win the Pulitzer, man.
Men are so nice when mom walks down the street. The butcher said thanks for helping him beat his meat.
Oh my God. I want one of these.
The mailman winked as he gave mom a letter. He said he enjoys what she posts so much better. The pastor went red when he saw mommy's face. I've been told he has some of her fans at his place.
Yeah. Yes. That's great, dude.
It gets better, dude. It gets better.
A lady yelled at my mom and called her a jerk. She's upset because her husband is a fan of mom's work.
He loves your fans.
She sells OnlyFans.
3 guys came to our house for a collaboration. Mom told me that paid for our next big vacation.
Paid for the whole thing.
You're gonna have to show SD this.
I'm totally showing SD this.
I'll tag you and her in it on X.
When they work together, they share the commissions, but mom gets paid more as she works multiple positions.
Yeah.
Chief executive, head of sales, head of marketing, of HR. They came out of a room all covered in sweat. I guess they hadn't turned on one of mom's fans yet. Mom drops me at grandma's when she's needing space, like when lots of her friends are testing fans at our place.
Yeah. Testing things.
Once grandma asked, "What kind of fans do you sell?" Mom smiled and said, "The kind that sell really well." Grandma offered to help and start selling fans too. She asked Mom to show her what she'd need to do.
Look at Mom's face. Oh, shit.
Grandma's going to sell fans.
Yes,
Mom
she
took a
is.
minute to think it all through. I don't think selling is the right choice for you. I asked Mom to teach me to carry on the family tradition so I could earn pocket money if I got paid any commission.
Teach me sell those fans, Mom.
Mom turned me down too and said I'm going to college. It's important to stay in school to learn valuable knowledge. She wants me to be a professional with a job that is stable, so I'll never need to sell fans to put food on the table.
He put an old guy in here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably the pastor.
But college girls earn the most when they start selling fans. Mom just wants me to study, but I've got other plans.
Everybody's selling fans. That's hilarious, dude. God, I'll tell you, that person should win the Pulitzer Prize.
Yeah, there's a bunch of funny books like that. Like, mom loves dad's meat, and they,
Yeah. The tri-tip.
Oh, the dry test.
That's funny.
What's Stev's Twitter handle?
At Sadie's CEDES 044, I think.
What? Sadie?
I think that's it. Man, I still got curling controversy pulled up on my X.
Sadie 14?
Sadie's 044.
I'm just gonna tag you and you can tag her because it's not coming up in the search bar.
Yeah, it's that's exactly what I told you though. It was right. Yeah, just tag me, I'll show her.
Okay.
Yeah, she gonna have to see that. That's hilarious.
It's on both. My wife sent it to me on Instagram. I'll just repost it.
There you go.
You guys go to my Twitter page. It's
everybody get to watch it then.
God, that's funny. This is that dude, by the way, that at the hockey ring. This is what I was telling you about.
That's him?
Her, Crick. Her.
Whatever. He, they, them, those, whatever. That's a weird story, dude. Weird story.
Yeah, crazy.
I'm just saying, though, looking like that, I mean, you wonder why you got divorced?
I don't know if they were divorced.
Or whatever. You wonder why she wasn't that interested in you?
You wonder why? I mean, just mental health problems.
Yep. Clearly. Well, you know, probably due to the fact that you used steroids and stuff and fried your brain.
Yeah.
Because we know that's what all them people in bodybuilding and everything, you do that stuff. And steroids are a bad deal, y'all. They really are. They may make you feel great, make you think you look great and all that stuff. That shit will destroy your body.
Shout out Miss Leslie for reposting. By the way, you guys haven't already like and repost, or else I'm going to have to start selling fans. You don't want to see that.
Just start selling fans. Y'all don't want to see us selling fans in here, man.
You got your stream up yet?
Yeah. I do. I got it up, man. I got it up. Yeah, y'all give me about 5 minutes. Grass Guy's going to be a few minutes late with us this morning. We'll get in there and we'll hang out. I need about 5 minutes and I'll get started so I can get a refill and all that. But Grass Guy's got his physical therapy. He said he's going to join about, he'll be in there about 5 after 9 or so like that. So he will be in there. We'll talk a little. All right, we'll talk what we can talk, man. We'll see what we can do. We'll hang out for a little while.
Sweet. All right, that's going to do it for us. Good show today, Crick.
Man.
You weren't here long, but you sure delivered.
Slid in sideways, man.
Slid in sideways. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow morning, bright and early, on time, of course, as always, to cover the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. But until then,
good luck, good gambling,
and game on.